Today, we're going to look at, from Mattel's WWE Superstars line, Series number 7, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at another WWE Superstars. This one from Series 7, one of the greatest heels of all time, Rowdy Roddy Piper. I grew up with this, watching this guy. He was so awesome. Him and Hulk Hogan had the big feud, and that's where I remember Rowdy Roddy Piper. Now, I do remember when he turned babyface, and he was a good guy, but man, my heart is all in on the heel Rowdy Roddy Piper. But check out the packaging, just like all the rest. You got your WWE Superstars logo here, Mattel logo there, 8 years of age and over, and it says includes fabric entrance gear. Rowdy Roddy Piper down there, and then you get your, I love how it's the kind of the cartoon look right here. Kind of looks like our LJN figures back in the day, and I think that's what they're kind of going for, to look like those LJN big rubber wrestling figures that we all had when we was kids. I think I had every single one ever made, but yeah, Rowdy Roddy Piper, one of the greatest. Checking out the back, it says Hot Rod. It says, just when they think they got the answers, I change the questions. Hot Rod. Sooner or later, everybody pays the piper. Cross-sell Captain Lou, Vader, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and Hulk Hogan. So I do indeed have every one of these. Now, I don't have two of every one of these, but I do have this complete series number 7. And it is a great series. Hogan, Piper, Vader, and Lou Albano. But yeah, let's go ahead and get him out. We have to cut along the sides here. Cut there. And even though I have another one of these, I still keep the packaging. I always think about throwing the packaging away, but I just can't bring myself to do it. I love how it's just a lot to the figure, in my opinion. All right, let's see if we can get him out. Boom, there he is. There is his nameplate right there. We'll just sit it right there. Nothing else in there. You get a good view right there of what you had going on that card back right there. Looks good. And here he is in his plastic coffin. And right out of the chute, his face looks like what I remember in Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling cartoon, if you remember that. I love that cartoon. Probably a top 5 favorite cartoons of all time. I wish it ran longer than it did. I think it only ran 2 years. But that's who he reminds me of right here. That face right there. But we do have some accessories. And they are taped to the back like usual. So we will pull this tape off. All right, what do we have? Accessories. It looks like it's lots and lots of hands. Looks like we have 2 extra set of hands. That's it on that parchment paper. Maybe we'll bake some cookies on that later. And our first set of hands is a right and left fist. And then we have a right and left splayed out open hand, so you can do that chest smack. Or you can, no, don't hit me. And then we do have one more accessory in him, and that is, of course, a microphone. Now, this is a very generic microphone, all black, no logos on there. I would have loved to see WWE, or just a W on there at least, but all black. But it's better than nothing. Sit that right there. Now, I say that's all the accessories. Now, it does advertise on the box with ring entrance gear, which is already on the figure. So let's grab him. Oh, he is tied in. I was just going to rip him right out of there, but so many of my figures lately I've been opening have not been tied in, so we're back to tying in on these Superstars. which when I say back, they've always been tied in. But, man, you want to be really, really careful on this gear. You do not want to cut that gear. I think I got one more on this arm. Nope. That one just broke right off. Get our scissors out of here. And Rowdy Roddy Piper has been resurrected. There he is. Empty coffin. Set that to the side. Get these ties out of here. And let's step through articulation. Looks down. Looks straight ahead, but not up. We'll go left and right. Head will go all the way around. Is it removable? Oh, his body is removable. Maybe we'll put He-Man's legs on this guy right here. Now I'm going to have trouble getting it on there because of this shirt. I believe this head will be removable, but in this cold room, it's not wanting to come off. But we do need to take this stuff off so we can go through articulation. So let's go ahead, get the shirt off. It is Velcroed on the back. That is one of the accessories. Hot Rod shirt. I love it. So good. I actually would love to have a shirt like this. I don't have one. Love to get a Hot Rod shirt with the red cuffs around the sleeves and around the neck. Man, that is awesome. So Hot Rod there. And then we get, how are we going to get this off? There is a clip on the kilt. So here we go. And that is rubber. Wow, that is not soft goods. It is a really pliable rubber. And it has two clips. Right here, a black clip and a white clip that holds that together once you get that on his waist. So very nice there. And that's it. And man, he looks good. Plain Jane, but that's how Piper was, other than his kilt and his shirt, his entrance gear. But man, he was so good. All right, back to articulation. Shoulders all the way around and coming off. So let's see. We'll get it all the way around. He does have single butterfly in there. Very, very tight on him. Woo. Very tight. So there is that butterfly in there. But, man, you got to be careful because the arms will pop off. But they are meant to pop off. Just like our Masters of the Universe Origins. Now we got our elbow. And it will not go quite to a 90 on these. Little less than a 90. His wrists go down and come back. And there is a pivot on that elbow. So you get that Nolan Ryan fastball left-handed here for Piper. What else do we have? We have a waist that goes all the way around. And like we saw, you can pop that off. Put some other legs on him. Maybe get some with red tights or blue tights. One of our figures. Maybe we can plug Hulk Hogan's legs in there and give Piper some tights. We have single jointed knees, and they are pinless, and they do pivot also. It does swing in and out. We get a boot cut. Let's see our splits here. Pretty good splits. No straddles, but he can give a big boot. But that back one is hindered by that hip right there, so you're not going to get the back leg in that straddle position. The upper boot cut, and then we have a rocker. He'll swing left, in and out, left and right, and it will be able to point his toes in a downward position. That's it on articulation. But let's take a look at him here. His face sculpt is awesome. It totally reminds me of the Hulk Hogan Rock and Wrestling cartoon character, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Huge muscles, just like on our He-Man Origins. Got the blue trunks. He has white wrist tape on. He does have his hitchhiker hands, his gripping hands. But, yeah, white teeth. Showing a little tongue in there. A big grin. Let's see. Going on down the blue trunks, the blue knee pads, and the red boots that have an R and P on the outside of each boot. And they do have a lot of paint applications here, red, white. The laces are white. The soles are white. We do have numbers on the bottom of his feet. But very good. Now putting this stuff back on, let's see. Again, we do have the buckle. Now, on this, there is a front, and there's a little design on that belt, so it will snap to the side when you put this back on. So where that connects together is going to be on his left side, right there. Looks good. And then we get his shirt back on, and I love this shirt. Again, I got to get me one of these. You can get them anywhere. Amazon, you can go to wrestling, WWE, merchandise website. I don't know why I never had a Piper shirt. Being one of my favorite. Him and I'd say Iron Sheik, my two favorite heels of all time. Gotta be. Macho Man was a really good heel as well. Of course, Hulk Hogan was a great heel in his own right later in his career. There he is. How about that? Let's see. Microphone. Got to have the microphone. Let's go hit Jimmy Snuka in the head with a coconut. Got his microphone. Let's give a what fur here. Let's try a splayed out hand on his left hand. Oh, boy. Oh, whoo. Tight. There you go. Splayed out hand. Oh, yeah. These superstars are awesome. I'm telling you, you got to get in these if you're not. And let's see. Let's take off the microphone. Let's take this gripping hand off and put a fist. Yeah, look at that. Piper. Looking good. I love it. Let's see. Let's get his buddy Hulk Hogan. Early Hulk Hogan here. These guys look great. Now, this is actually bad Hulk Hogan when he was the incredible Hulk Hogan. And then we got, of course, ravishing Rick Rude. So our collection's coming along. Our out-of-box collection is getting larger. We have these three. I have a lot more that I need to open up. But I like to change it up a little bit. Do a G.I. Joe. Do a wrestler. Do a He-Man. Go back to a G.I. Joe, wrestler, He-Man. Just mix them up. Maybe throw in a Ghostbuster here or there. But yeah, a lot of toys to open up on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Get in this line. I can't say it enough. I know they're a little pricey. When you see them hanging on the peg and you say $20, they're worth it. They're absolutely worth it. They bring back so many memories. They're so fun. But yeah, for Rowdy Roddy Piper, Mattel WWE Superstars. Till next time. Oh.